guys, how are you doing? I'm in the center of the city after my lesson, and now it's about 9:30 p.m. And I'm coming home, guys. Waiting for the bus, actually. So, guys, today is gonna be a little bit philosophical topic, actually. Well, I don't know how to even start, Actually, I try not to say, I don't know, I try not to spread negativity and something like this. And, I don't watch TV, I don't watch news. I just try not to, get the information into myself which can hurt me somehow, or I don't know, just because I'm very, very sensitive and emotional, and so some information can touch me so deeply that I can cry, or I don't know, I'm very, very actually, impressing person, if I can say so. So that's why it's one of the reasons. So I need to filter the information. This is one of the reasons, of course. Another reason is that I filter what comes into my mind, because it is really important, guys, what information you receive. Just I don't want to convince anybody like, okay, guys, don't watch TV or do this, do that. I just share some of the ideas which are useful for me. And so personally for me, not watching TV, not watching the news, and not knowing about all this stuff is I found it really, really good for me. Because we proceed so much information during the day, and also, when our mind tends to be like this, what we put into this, it tends to focus on that, and it tends to materialize, of course, not immediately, but anyway, the most intense emotions and beliefs which you subconsciously, maybe you think, okay, I do not watch TV consciously, it's kind of a phone for me, I don't listen. But believe me, our subconscious listens everything. And even if you think that this is just news, okay, no, actually our subconscious remembers every little bit of information that you perceive from this world. So, and especially if there is something shocking, like something negative, etc., you can start concentrating on it. You can start believing it. Like, it tends to influence. Anyway, it tends to influence your beliefs. So that's why, if, like, for example, on TV you always say something negative. So in your mind can be like a picture that this world is dangerous, so many bad things happen, and you start to believe in it and expect in it, in a real world, and it might what can I say, might I forgot this word, materialize, okay. uh, mm, So, what I'm sending you guys to, what I want to say, I don't know even how to say it in a correct way. Uh, okay, but I think I will tell you. Why not? This is what really influenced me so much. Yesterday, it was kind of not intentionally, but just kind of spontaneously, by case. I was searching something about Britney Spears, like maybe I was listening to the song, or was I don't remember. Yeah, kind of listening to the old songs, and or just I found that this, some information that something's wrong. And I was just, usually I'm not interested in news, but if it is about music, usually I try to search about it, like, okay, what is going on. I try to be more or less being aware about the singers who I listen, like like not everything about them, but more or less I know about their life, about, not detailed, but kind of in general. And I was interested, like, okay, just I saw that some comments about it, and just started to search, like what happened. And I will not tell you in details, guys, because this information really shocked me. I cannot even express how much it shocked me. And I was crying, really. Yesterday I couldn't, calm myself down. Like, I was crying, and I don't know, it depressed me so much, because again, I'm telling you guys that I restrict myself from that negative news. And when something like this comes into my mind, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe that something like this is going on in this world. And it was actually too much for me. And I will not tell you guys in details what's happened, what's going on and what's happened, because I don't want to hurt you anyhow. And but what I want to say is that I came yesterday. It was kind of a very big insight for me, guys, that sometimes we are really not grateful to what we have, because we should be really grateful. The main thing, guys, what I realized, that what is the main thing in our life that we have and we do not appreciate it, most of us have it, is freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to make decisions, freedom to live our own life. And it just kind of, yes, I understood it long time ago already, that this is very important, yes, but it was kind of so emotional to me that I just really realized how much it is, we should be grateful for that, like, we have freedom, guys. Anything can happen in your life, anything. But when you are still have freedom to choose, to decide what you gotta do next with it, doesn't matter what happened, you can be happy with that, because you decide. I cannot stress it more how much important is that you decide, you make your decisions, you are free to do it, and you are free, to go whatever you want. You are free to make decisions, to communicate, to make decisions how, to spend your time, where to work, where to, I don't know, how to spend your money on, who to communicate with, have a relationship with, how to dress, etc., etc. In many cases, we have this right. The only thing usually which restricts us is our own limiting beliefs in our heart. We think like, oh no, it's impossible, or I don't know, like, it's difficult, or no, it's not for me, etc., etc. Like, in most cases we restrict our freedom ourselves, so we should stop it, because if we have this right in reality, so means that you can do everything. Yes, I know that in some cases, in some cultures, like, for example, you a little bit maybe, like, cannot take all decisions, like, I don't know, maybe, but if you how can I say, sometimes we think that we cannot take, we think, okay, this situation influences me, so I cannot do that. Like, you know, we tend to give this trophy of making decisions to other people, or to blame them or the situations, or to say, okay, this is because you guys never do this. If you listen to music loudly, just close the windows in your car, because this is a big no. Not everybody wants to listen, you know, your music in the street. So okay, and well, and you know what I mean. I think I already repeat this one and the same idea several times. And the biggest, let's say, failure, or the biggest problem is that the situations when you are somehow taking this ability to take a decision. But in most cases, again, I'm repeating, guys, in most cases, for most of us, we have this freedom. The only thing, nobody can take it. The only thing which restricts us is our own mind. So, and you know, the worst thing that can happen, I think, this is dependence in any way. When you depend on somebody, something, some kind of, you know, something influences you the way that you know, like you become dependent, like submissive from some kind of, I don't know, a person, a situation, or anything. This is the worst, I think, because in this case, but usually this is psychologically. If psychologically you should be ready, you know, to be free. This is very important, to be emotionally free, financially free, and in all your taking decisions free. Anyway, guys, remember, all the time, remember, anything, people can tell you anything, can I don't know, assure you that you depend on their decision, or you think that you somehow dependent. But I think in most cases, don't tend to blame, to give this again to other people's hands. Your decisions, make all the time, make your own decisions. If you want to do something in life, really want to do this is your dream. This is kind of, you feel like you were born for that, and someone does not let you do this. Just think, if this person is right in your life, what will you do after 10, 12, 20 years with this person? Does this person respect you? Respect your freedom. If it is a person, for example, who does not let you do this. But I don't, I can imagine that in some cases it can be like, for example, your, I don't know, someone like your boyfriend or your husband or anyone, like, if you can tell you, no, don't do this. Okay, he said no, for example. Just imagine, what will it lead to in 10, 20 years? If it is your dream, your real inner desire to do this, why should this person take this right from you, to take your decision? Why does he or she takes these decisions instead of you? Like, you know, sometimes we women tend to give everything in man's hand. Like, okay, he knows better. Okay, he tells you, don't go there, don't communicate with your friends, don't go to work, don't do this, don't do that. And you just kind of, okay, I will not. I will do everything you said. You know what it tends, usually it leads to, that you lose yourself, you lose your desires, you lose your life, and all in all, at the end of the day, you become not interesting for these men. Guy, if you don't believe me, just ask, okay, write in the comments, girls, if you have ever experienced it. And you know, the main thing is that you in this case, first of all, you need to think, does this person respect my life, me? Because if you are really interested in something, if it makes you happy, why does this person restrict you? Why? And why do you allow, the second question, to take decisions instead of you? And yeah, just think what will happen in 10, 20, 30 years. Will you regret about it? Your life spent on someone else's, according to someone else's beliefs, desires, goals, etc., etc. Very, very often women tend to, sacrifice all their life to men. I'm not telling you guys, girls, if you should now mostly talk about girlish situations, like, okay, don't, I don't know, just ignore men. No, 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 no. Like, they are wrong all the times. I don't mean that, just get me right. Just, I mean that be responsible yourself for your life. If you want to do something, if it is really, I mean, you feel like doing this, it is good for you, for others. So I think you need to do it. Because otherwise, you will live in someone else's terms. Whew. Okay, guys, that was a little bit blow. I don't know, I'm a little bit emotional. I'm just kind of, maybe this might be helpful for you. Again, just think about it, and I want it just give everyone, make everyone happier. So that's it. So guys, I love you with all my heart. Be yourself, be limitless, live life on your high quality terms, and remember, you, only you, who take decisions in your life. You are the best, and you deserve the best.